is up, my beautiful bitches? It is 2020. That means new year, new goals, new perspective. I don't do New Year's resolutions, and the reason I don't do them is because I know I'm not going to complete them. Like, that's just not my nature. I am one who I will make a goal, I will get my mindset on it, and I will continue to destroy it throughout the year. That is me. As far as New Year's resolution, that's more like, all right, great, we're going to start this. Next month, we'll be done with it because we'll completely forget, or we'll be like, fuck it, I don't need to do it that bad. No. So, 2020 is here. I am excited. I feel really good about this year. I mean, granted, it's just started, but I have a lot of shit planned this year. You know, there's a wedding, there's vacations, there's a new car, there is possibly a house. Like, all this stuff is coming into play, and I feel very, very ecstatic. So let's beat out these goals today. Number 1, let's do some me time. Whether it is facial moisturizing and cleansing, or it is foot masks or hair masks, or just something good for us. I am getting to an age where, you know, you start to kind of realize that your wrinkles aren't going away as fast as they should. You know, you're drinking your water, you're getting all that good stuff, but at the same time, your age is starting to show. So I'm at that point now where I feel like I look old, like I'm not getting carded anymore all the time. Okay, select places don't card me. I'll just be honest. Select places don't card me, but a lot of times I do get carded still. That's who I am. That's me. But so I'm getting to that point where I'm like, you know what? We need to start taking care of ourselves. We need to start, you know, focusing on more moisture, more, you know, better fluid intake. Like, God, do I ever need more fluid intake? Definitely could start drinking some more water. But so that's number 1. Number 2 is to start working on our health a little more. Last year, I took the entire year to focus on my mental health. And I think I'm in a pretty good place now. Like, I don't really feel as down or depressed or sad. My anxiety is going, you know, at a decent pace. It's not completely gone, but it's working on it. I've been dealing with that a lot more, and I've been a lot more productive and actually working towards, you know, someone that I'm enjoying being. Mentally, I feel a lot more clarity, and I feel a lot more calm and peace, and my medication probably helps a lot with that, honestly. But so we have that. So last year, because I did mental health, which is always an ongoing thing, this year we're going to start doing some more physical health, whether it is walking more, it is weightlifting, which I love. I don't know why, but that's my enjoyment. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, let's go for a run in the morning. And I'm like, you know what I could do? I could totally just go bench press some weights and be cool with it. Like, all right, that's me. But yeah, so them two are like the 2 things that I'm really focusing on as for the me factor. Now, the we factor is I need to start getting my YouTube channel up and running, like actually up and running. Like, this is a new start, new fresh, everything. That means figuring out my goddamn fucking editing software, which I am terrible. I am lacking. I am just, so I can get that going. So that's a big goal too. And that's a career goal, kind of. I don't really know how to explain it. Like, I want to do YouTube, but I also really, really, really enjoy my job. So I plan on doing both. The other thing is financial freedom. We want to be financially free. Everybody wants to be financially free. So we are working towards little self-businesses. Self-motivated in business for ourselves. That does not mean MLMs. That does not mean pure romance. That does not mean unique. That does not mean, you know, pink zebra or whatever the fuck it is. It doesn't mean any of those. It means literally starting from nothing and building ourselves a fucking empire. I don't care, like, if it means that I have to start at the very, very bottom. I don't really give a shit. I plan on doing something for me, to help my family, to better our lives. That is what I plan on doing. And honestly, I've always been one of them people that's really, really super determined to start doing something. And I either give up halfway through or I change my idea. I don't know why. But when I have something stuck in my head that this is what's going to happen, that's what's going to happen. That's who I am. That's the kind of person I am. Automotive technology started that way. Automotive technician started that way. You know, all that shit started that way. I had it set in my head that I was going to work at a dealership. I'm at a dealership now. I had it set in my head that I was going to graduate on time. I graduated on time. Like, those are the kinds of things where I set my mind to it and I fucking accomplish it. There's other things too that I've set my mind to that I've always accomplished. Whether it was cleaning out the entire house by a certain date. I got that shit done. I don't know why, but when I feel determined and I motivate myself, I get it done. That is me. That is who I am. That is what works. So those are the main goals for the year. So we're going to start a business this year. We're going to get YouTube up and running. I don't care. It'll help me promote my business. We're going to do some me time, whether it is taking care of ourselves better. You know, even the gym, lifting weights, that counts as me time. It counts as me time, believe it or not. And then we also have the other aspect of, we got trips that we're going on. We have a new car that we're purchasing. We're planning on moving at some point. There's weddings. There's invitations. There's all kinds of stuff to be doing. This year is fucking busy. And it's only the second. Go figure. No, I'm kidding. This year isn't that busy yet. So far, I mean, we have a couple dentist appointments coming up this month. That's about it. Which means this month is the perfect month to start something. Start something new. Just start something fresh, something different, something that you haven't done before, something that you wanted to try for a long time that you just haven't had the courage to do. You can do it. I remember when I was younger, I always really, really, really liked BMX biking. Like, you know how they would do them trick moves? My dad actually built a ramp and I was jumping the bikes off of it and stuff, and that was cool until I almost broke my leg. But I still tried, okay? I tried and I learned. What else did I do? Painting. I paint a lot. I always was determined to make sure that I was pretty good at art. So my dad would actually sit down with us when we were kids and we would sit and we would draw. We would be drawing the same thing, mind you. He'd be like, okay, so today's picture, we're going to draw a fireplace. So you draw the fireplace and all the details and stuff like that that you would add in. That's what we would do. We would sit down and we would draw the exact same picture. Now, mind you, his always looked better than mine because obviously he had way more practice than I did. But his goal was always practice, practice, practice. That's what he taught me. Practice, practice, practice. It doesn't matter if you're shitty at it, as long as you continue to try. You will eventually get better. So that, my friends, is how we are going to start this year. We're going to start something completely different. I don't care if I have to make a soap company. I don't care if I have to make a skincare line. I don't give a shit if I'm making chapstick. We are starting a business. That is my goal. Whether it is, doing something crazy or, something fun, whether it's traveling, doing any of that crap, I'm going to do it. And I'm going to do it because I want to, because that's what I feel like I want to do this year. And that's exactly how I live my life. I don't know how anyone else can sit there and be like, Tuesday I'm going to Cheryl's because we have a potluck at noon for lunch. And Sunday I have brunch, and Wednesday... Do you really want to do that? Do you really want to go to brunch? Oh, I have a business meeting this day and a business meeting that day, and this day I get to hear all about the insurance spiel. Is this fun? Do you enjoy that? Because I don't enjoy that. Fuck no. Like, look at all these fucking notes and shit that I've taken down. My life goal is to enjoy my life, to give my kids memories, to give them something to remember. And to start, we're starting this year, we're going to focus on us. And it doesn't mean that we're putting the kids on the back burner, because obviously kids come first. But it does mean that we're going to try something different, because what we've done so far has only gotten us so far. But if you don't try and change something, you're not going to go any farther. You're going to stay stuck. You're going to stay stagnant. So what we've been doing has gotten us here, but we want to get to here. So I need to change something, and that means starting something new. Whether it means making an Etsy shop and selling some shit, whether it means, like cleaning houses or becoming a second job or any of that shit. Like, this is what I plan on doing. I don't know what the future holds 100%, but I know that 2020 is the year that I'm going to make a fucking change. 2020 is the year that my kids will remember. It was amazing. It was a whirlwind. It was fun. I remember 2018 to 2019, at the very end when I was in school, the kids didn't see me. The kids didn't see I was in school. I was up in the morning, I got them off to school, I would go to school, and then I'd go to work. It was a whirlwind. It went by so fast. So much was accomplished. But that's just it. If you stay still, nothing will change. That's what I've learned. An object in motion will continue to stay in motion until an outside force acts upon it. Well, right now, there's no outside force acting upon it. My free will and my desire to change something is in motion. And it's going to continue to be in motion until something comes up and something stops it. And then it's up to me to kick it back in motion. That's how this works. And it's very, very, very freeing to know that you don't have to take the depressed and the moody and the anxious and the angry with you. You can be happy. You can just enjoy life. If you are willing to just love and be loved and accept who you are for who you are, you're going to get a lot farther in life than if you're down here kicking rocks, angry at the world, and just bringing all kinds of negativity. And I'm not negative. If you take some time and you focus on your mental health, your clarity will come through. I've taken the time. I've taken an entire year to focus on my mental health, an entire year to focus on me, to focus on bettering myself, to be a better mother for my kids, to be a better fucking, partner for my partner, to be a better employee, to be a better all-around human being. I took that time, and it was very necessary. Just like everybody should take that time. Everybody should take time to enjoy themselves, to be themselves, to learn about themselves. But I'm not one who's just going to sit here and be like, no, okay, well, I'm going to stop then. No, fuck you. You can talk shit about me all you want. You can talk bad about me all you want. I don't care. Because at the end of the day, you don't live with me. I live with me. You can always walk away from me. I cannot. I am stuck with me for the rest of my life. So I need to be a person that I enjoy, because that is who I need in my life. Myself. That's how it goes. It doesn't matter. You could have friends that, if you don't like them, you can leave, walk away, cut the cord, do whatever you need to do. But make sure that you are not bringing your negativity to my life, because I don't need it. I'm a very optimistic person. I have changed a lot over the years. I have figured out who I am, what I want to be, where I want to go in my life, what I want to do. And if that means having to write down goals and figuring out every month or every week another step to get towards it, then so be it. That's what I'm going to do, because that's what I need to do. So I don't do New Year's resolutions. I do goals for the year. And I guarantee that 99% of my goals should be met by the end of the year. They should be. The only person stopping my goals, me. That means have a lot of work to do. So start a business, start a future, get a grip on life. Just do something today. Start getting that wheel in motion. Get that force going. Because an object in motion will stay in motion until an outside force acts upon it. So if you start turning that wheel today and you start getting in motion, you're going to continue until an outside force goes, bitch, stop. And I hate to burst your bubble. You're going to find a lot of people are going to try and stop you along the way. You can't let that determine whether or not you fail or you continue down a path of what you want. Because if every person that didn't want me to succeed at going to school succeeded at stopping me from going to school, I wouldn't been here. I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be at this point. If every person that told me that I shouldn't be on YouTube succeeded at stopping my idea of starting YouTube, we wouldn't be here. If every person told me that I shouldn't have kids succeeded, including my fucking teacher back in high school, which, yeah, hey bitch, how's it going? Fuck you. I'm not at a bus stop. I got a car. I got 3 kids. What up? Huh? Where are you now? Yeah, that bitch. If they would have succeeded, I wouldn't have my children. If every person that tried to stop me from following my goals and doing what I wanted to do succeeded, I wouldn't be sitting here right now. Because that's not who I am. I'm very strong-willed. I'm very hard-headed. And I do what I want to do. I don't care if you tell me no. That's fine. That's your opinion if you don't want me to do it. But if I have it predetermined that I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. Because that's who I am. And that's my life. Like I said, at the end of the day, I have to be a person that I enjoy. Because I'm still stuck with me. Even when the lights go out and you're gone. That's how this works. That's kind of, it's the sad, hard truth. So, on that note, I'm going to get going because I have a lot of shit to do. A business to start, editing software that I got to figure out on my laptop back there. Ganja, who's over here pouting. It looks like he's about to take a nap, but that's not the point. I will talk to you guys later. I will keep you updated. Hopefully I will get a schedule set. I will figure this all out. I will start doing all of those reaction videos like Daddy Dylan says. So we will get this going. We will start our lives now. Sad to think that I'm this old though. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.